One feature of Polaris is the ability to bulk edit item, bibliographic, and patron records. This video looks at how to perform a bulk change on patron records. Before we get started, there are a few very important notes to make about patron bulk changes. First, not all users have the ability to perform this action. Staff must be part of the Circulation Manager's permission group to do a patron record bulk update. Second, patron bulk changes can take up a large amount of system resources, much more than item record bulk changes. If too large a bulk change is attempted, the database can slow down or freeze for users across CCS libraries. To prevent system performance issues, we recommend staff bulk change no more than 500 patrons at a time. If you need to perform a bulk change on a larger pool of users, divide the patrons up into smaller record sets. Third, once a bulk change is complete, the action cannot be automatically undone. It's very important to make sure the update is being applied to the appropriate records. In order to perform a bulk update, the patron records must be grouped into a record set. I have a record set available here to work with. If you need help creating a record set, instructions are available on the CCS training site. A patron bulk change can only be done in the Polaris staff client. Log into the staff client, open the Patron Services menu, and select Record Sets. A Find tool will open. Search for your patron record set. You may prefer to search by the record set name or the record set ID number. When you've located your record set, double-click to open it up. Take a moment to scroll through the list and make sure these are the records you wish to change. Again, once these records are updated, you cannot automatically undo the change. When ready, click the bulk change icon. This is the one that looks like a stack of multicolored Legos turning into a stack of single-colored Legos. The bulk change dialog box will open. The various tabs contain the fields that are available to update. Select the checkbox next to the field you wish to change and enter the updated information. For these records, I'm updating the card expiration date and the address check date, so I will select the checkbox to the left of these fields to show I want to change this information. Then I will select what I want the new dates to be. Some fields require you to first select the registered branch in order to filter down to the branch's assigned values. For example, if I needed to update the patron code, I will first select my registered branch. Once that is complete, I'm then able to select from my branch's patron codes. Other fields are checkbox settings, like this field for additional text notices. To update these types of fields, select the checkbox to the left of the field. This shows the bulk change you wish to update this field. Next, use a checkbox to the right of the field to indicate if you want the setting to be active or deactivated. For example, if I leave the right checkbox blank, the bulk change will deactivate the additional text notice for my patrons. If I select the right checkbox, the bulk change will activate the additional text notice for my patrons. Finally, the block and note fields give you several options for how to update the text. This can include adding text, removing text, replacing text, and more. The patron record bulk change handout has more information on what each option does. The last thing to set up is your error record set. Click into the Report Record Set tab and select the option to create an error record set. Adjust the name of the error record set if desired. With this setting, any records that were not able to be updated in the bulk change will copy over to a second record set. Staff can use the error record set to evaluate the individual records. When finished selecting the fields to update, click OK. A summary with the selected changes will appear. Review the changes. Again, once the changes are made, they cannot be automatically undone. When ready to complete the bulk change, click Continue. Once you click Continue, the bulk change will begin. Depending on the size of the change and selected fields, it may take a few moments to complete the update. When finished, you will receive a confirmation pop-up indicating if the bulk change was successful, meaning all records were successfully updated, or if there were errors reported on one or more records, and to consult the bulk change report. The handout has more information on accessing the bulk change report. If you have any questions about Patron record bulk changes, please email help@ccslib.org.